If historical events had a clickbait title or had clickbait titles, what would some of them be? Again, if you're able to come up with any here that are in that you can come up with over on the YouTube chat, feel free to fire away. We'll read them here live. There's one really, really dark one that I'm not going to bring up. I might post later.
Well, now you have to bring it up.
No, I don't have to do anything, goddammit.
Well, why'd you mention it?
Because I'm going to promote and be like, hey, go make sure you're following me on Instagram. Yeah, that's my clickbait. I mean, it's really fucking dark. Anyway, here's the first one. His driver made a wrong turn. You won't believe what happened next. Can you guys think of what this was?
For some reason, OJ popped in my head, but I don't know.
No, I don't think this one was OJ. Lane, you got a guess on this one?
JFK?
See, I was thinking, I mean, it could be that one. When I first read this
he was on a set route.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I mean, you could consider it a wrong turn because, my first thought when I read this one was Princess Diana. And they're talking about her driver.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is apparently Franz Ferdinand.
Franz Ferdinand.
Oh.
Like the actual Franz Ferdinand, the person,
the guy who got
not the band.
Assassinated for started World War I.
Yeah, started World War I. Which, as you can see there, impressive emu wrote, "Take me out." And then, of course, people jumped right into the lyrics. All right, historical events. If they had clickbait headlines, curing infections using mold spores. Doctors hate this one weird trick.
That's what, penicillin?
Yeah. So he says here that it still amazes me that the discovery of penicillin was done this way. You feel sick? Rub some moldy ass bread on it and get back out there.
Need some of that blue cheese, man. Blue cheese.
Did you guys? Oh, by Stigalicious, by the way, is the one. Is the person who wrote the middle comment. Did you guys ever? You watch Sliders, right? Remember Sliders?
Yeah, that was a fun show.
You never watched Sliders, Land? I figured that would have been right up your alley.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Quantum Leap.
Like late 90s.
Yeah, it had what's his face? The guy who was married.
I know the show. I just never watched it.
Oh, okay. So, but you know the premise, right? Like they're sliding between different realities.
Yeah, like multiverse.
So there's one where they're in a reality where penicillin hadn't been created. And so all these people were dying of these really simple diseases that you're able to take care of with penicillin. So they end up going to a dumpster and finding mold and essentially discovering penicillin for this alternate reality.
Yay, Jerry O'Connor.
Completely changing their universe. Wow.
Pretty much.
And then it was basically like Quantum Leap, except with Back to the Future mixed into
it was. There's two scenes specifically from that show that I remember. There was that scene, and there's another one where it was like a true mathlete competition, and it's Jerry O'Connell, and there's like a dodgeball involved. And he's going through all of the numbers of pi, and the further he goes, the more points he gets for his team, or something like that. Like I
only remember the dinosaur one, like that's in the crappy
I don't
CGI
remember that
dinosaurs.
one at all.
It was like the very first one. It was like trying to draw people in from the Jurassic Park craze, and they did they go and like the dinosaurs never went extinct, and it was just crappy CGI dinosaurs.
Yeah,
but as a kid, I loved it.
There was a show, I think it was on NBC.
La Brea?
Completely sidetrack here. I don't think that was it.
Sequest?
No, it's where they I think they go back in time to the dinosaurs.
It was La
Land
Brea.
of the Lost?
La Brea?
It was most recent. Yeah, it was the one where like the earthquake and they fall into earth and
No. This was old. The one I'm thinking of is older. The one I'm thinking of was like at least no, see, it's not that. I'll have to look this up later because it wasn't La Brea, it was something else. And it was touted as this like huge, massive TV show that was gonna break all these records. And then I think it was right around
canceled?
Well, I think it was like around a writer's strike or something like that that ended up essentially was it surviving? No, that's not it. Anyway, next one here. historical clickbait headlines. How did this little boy manage to destroy an entire city? Here's one that this is how we'll give you guys. It wasn't Land of the Lost either, Nightmare. Can you guys think of what historical event it's talking about? First person to come up with the answer, you get a point. That's how we'll decide what we're going to do for the.
This little boy managed to destroy an entire city. I mean, that could be taken in a few ways, though.
All right. Well, I'm going to give you
I don't
guys.
Napoleon conquering something.
Well, the guy's a major
That would be
Billy
pretty
Joel
good.
fan, so it has to do something with one of Billy Joel's songs, right?
Uptown Girl.
We didn't start the fire.
No.
Piano
So
Man.
let me. Next one here.
Scenes from an Italian restaurant.
Also, watch this fat man fall down and explode.
Oh, Little Boy and Fat
Ah.
Man, the atomic bomb.
Hey-o!
Yeah.
Point for Lan. And I think actually there's another one on here too for this. America sends a fat man and a little boy to negotiate with Japan.
They didn't really negotiate. I'm not laughing about the suffering. That's just a weird ass fucking topic for that.
Yeah, a little bit.
There was no negotiation. It was you're fucking dead.
No, yeah, this was another one. Japan was never the same after this special delivery, and then somebody put buy one get one free.
I mean, that would be like the bumper sticker that shows up like in the middle when you're reading the article, right? Like
And
the screen
yeah.
thing pops up.
And again, this one not near as dark as the one that I'm not reading on the live stream tonight. So just know that.
Staying classy, Tallahassee.
All right, here's another historical clickbait headline.
Boston Tea Party.
Boston protester. Lan gets another point. Woo!
Now we're just giving points, okay?
Boston protesters spill the tea. Should King George be worried about a breakup? Nightmare says, "Dang, those comments are brutal." I'm telling you, man, the one that I'm not reading is really fucked up. Next one here. You won't believe how many soldiers can fit in this wooden horse.
Jesus. Troy.
Point for Frank. Woo! Why was Ben Franklin flying a kite? The answer will shock you.
You know, that kind of timely goes with that Oreo commercial where they're like, the guy rolls up with the horse and he's like, yeah, I got a present for Athena. And the guards are like, Athena? Oh, let's twist on it. And they pull the Oreo apart and he had the cream side. Oh, yeah, bring it in.
See, the only one that I remember of a commercial with the Trojan horse is the pretzel one.
It's like it's the Oreo one now. It's just like it's like a game where you ask a question and you twist. And if the
and then
left
whoever
side
has the cream.
Yeah, whatever. It's like the left side has the cream, it's a no. If the right side has the cream, it's a yes.
Wrong,
And then
Lan.
if you like the cream in the middle, double stuffed, depending on how
Okay,
you
quick,
want
read
it.
this headline.
I already did. It was the Ben Franklin one, and somebody else wrote the results were electrifying.
But not as shocking as the one that Brandon's not going to read you.
It's not. Yeah, exactly. That's my clickbait.
Fudge covered cream.
Rome, day one, finished already. Somebody had to write. That's good. That's really good.
It's really good.
And then
Sweater poorly knitted. is
Yeah, I
the
know.
guess.
Just a few more here. We have unsinkable ship sinks. You'll never guess how. 10 ships that
Hey,
weren't
is
as
that the one
unsinkable.
with Jack?
Huh?
I was joking. Was that the one with Jack?
No.
From
No, that was the one where the captain of the ship was King Theoden.
yeah.
10 ships that weren't as unsinkable as they thought. Number 9 will shock you. What I eat in a day. Gandhi diet breakdown.
You know what's so funny is I think back in 2016 I started like just one day having fun with my Facebook update page, and I was I put out like what would this have been like if Facebook was out in the 90s, and so like every like 30 minutes I'd post like some stupid question, like stupid thing like, well, I think Britney is better looking than Christina, but Christina sings better. But Britney knows how to dance, just stupid stuff about how it would have been in the 90s if social media was out and how we probably would have all been destroyed in the 90s.
I like watching.
Thank God.
I like tracking those ones that people do where if it was like Seinfeld and how the cast of Seinfeld would post on social media. But this one, so what I eat in a day, Gandhi diet breakdown. This person said somehow it'd still be a 49-minute video in YouTube fashion.
Jesus.
And that's the truth. And final one here for historical clickbait. Hanoi with Vietnam. USA says, forget about it.
Wow.
That's stupid.
But it made you laugh, Lan.